Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W Nation Coach Report with head volleyball coach Emily Mansur. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you, Steven.
Well, Coach, it's been a great week for your program. Your team has now won 5 straight. You're now 7-3 on the year. What has gone so right for your team over the last week or so?
I think one of the biggest things we start improving our serving and giving away a little bit of less points and just starting to be comfortable, I think, a little bit more with the system and the changes that we have to make at certain matches. And people, different student athletes and different ladies are stepping up to do a good job.
Yeah, the win streak started with that Stetson match, which probably was one of the matches you would say your team didn't play real well. And then you started rolling into that St. John's match where your team really showed some real strong emotion to win that match. It was kind of the tale of two matches. Do you kind of view it starting the same way?
Yeah, no, 100%. I do. I think, as you mentioned, Stetson was tough being down 0-2. Worked really hard to come back, found a different lineup to make some changes that really worked, and it was very effective for that day. Coming into St. John's, our first home game, and I think there was a lot of pride and just a lot of emotion in the match. So it was against a pretty good St. John's team. It was really nice to get that win, and then going to the last week and then being able to come 3-0 really does make a difference for our new student athletes to really see and get the momentum going.
And speaking of that 3-0 week, you went up to the Dartmouth Invitational, beat Dartmouth, beat Fordham, and beat Hartford to win the tournament and really get your team rolling and starting to really feel good about themselves. So did you kind of feel that as you guys came home from that tournament that the team started to really feel some positivity?
Feel positive, and I also feel that it's in our hands to control some of the results and to understand that every match that we get a little bit better, we need to continue to improve. So that was really exciting for them to realize, hey, we want more. We want to feel this again. It was something that's very important.
You had some really quality performances last week. Leading the way was Louisa Sidlick, who's just been the rock of this program for 3 years. You know, other people might get the accolades, and she's always been the one that just gets it done. Have you kind of viewed her career the same way?
Oh, 100%. Louisa is the choir leader. Different people may not even notice that she's there, but she's getting the work done every day. She comes to the gym and she's ready to work. She ended up being the MVP for the tournament, which was really cool and really well deserved. But I think this year, more than ever, she is just growing and she's changing in different ways that this program needs. And it's nice to see her maturity to make that happen.
And 3 double-doubles from Anna. What is really her season has just progressed so well lately. What made her have such a strong weekend?
I think Anna is starting to get comfortable on playing and playing the whole time, and she's understanding that we just need her to be consistent. That's all we need out of Anna. It doesn't need to be a superstar, doesn't need to get many kills. She just needs to be a good player that we can count on every time.
If there was one slight negative, your team seemed to be getting off the little slow starts at the start of matches, the first set jitters or whatever it's going to be, and then your team like a switch clicks. Have you found a reason for that, or why the team kind of gets off these slow starts?
We are working very hard as a coaching staff to find what it is and what we need as a group and as a team in order to change that, because we know we need to change that very fast in order to accomplish what our goal is for this year.
And just 2 matches on the schedule this week, but you're hosting the Hofstra Invitational, arguably the strongest field this tournament has ever brought into Hofstra's campus. You'll host number 14 Oregon, Duke, and St. John's, although Hofstra beat St. John's last week, so they won't face them this week. What are your overall thoughts about just having such a strong field here and being able to host them on our campus?
I think it's great. I think it's great for our area to be exposed to this level of volleyball. I think it's great to give teams from different part of the country a chance to play in New York and a chance to see New York and see what our state, Long Island, and what New York has to offer. So I think it's really special. I think it's going to be great competition. It's going to be great volleyball exposed throughout the weekend from Thursday to Saturday. So I'm really excited to have the chance to have these teams here and to have our team playing against strong teams to see what it's like to be on this level and to maintain this level.
Yeah, the tournament starts on Thursday with St. John's playing Oregon. Friday features 2 matches. Hofstra play at 7 against Oregon. Saturday again features 2 matches. Hofstra play at 7 against Duke. Your thoughts on the 2 opponents this week for your team? What do you know about them, and what kind of challenges do they feature for your program?
We definitely respect and we're excited to play both. As you mentioned, Oregon is top 15 in the country, number 14, I believe, right now. A team coming back from a really nice year last year, returning most of the players. So we are excited to see. And as I have told our team, we really want to see what it's like and continue. We play Penn State on the first week. We get to play Oregon the last week, which is two top elite program, and prepare when we do our job, we're gonna have to face this type of teams on the CAA tournament. So I think the chance of playing and being able to compete is very important for us. Then we go into Saturday and we get to play Duke, which is another great team, and it's gonna be a really good match. And again, as we work to elevate our level, we need to be competing against teams that are going to help us to get there and to really see what the higher level is about and to be able to maintain and grow from there.
Well, Coach, we're really excited about this week. Can't wait for the matches. Can't wait for the incredible environment that should be at the MAC Physical Education Center. And we wish you and your program good luck this week.
Thank you very much, Stephen. I hope to see everyone here because we will need the support against the two great opponents that we're going to be playing against.
And thank you for joining us in the W. Mason Coach Report with head volleyball coach Emily Mansur.